Hello, I'm Matt from the Black App Bushcraft channel. I thank you for taking the time to tune in. Today I'm going to be doing some camp cooking, fixing up some lentils with some dried smoked turkey sausage. I think this is going to be delicious. I hope you'll stick with me and we'll do some cooking. Well, these are my dry lentils. This is about 1.5 cups of dry lentils here. When I packed them up, I just put them in a Ziploc bag. I like to carry things like this with me in my pack when I go out bushcrafting because it's relatively light and it's something that I can slow cook over my fire while I'm out doing, my chores in the woods at my camp, and something that's, very nutritious and something that will give me some good sustenance here. 1/4 cup of dried lentils is actually 10 grams of protein. So 1 cup is basically what I'm going to cook today. That's 40 grams of protein. That gives me some good solid food that I can eat, especially when I add in that dried turkey sausage. So this is going to make a good hearty meal. So all I'm going to do is put about 2/3 of the bag. I think that'll be plenty, and that'll save some for another time. And the turkey sauce here, the sausage, is just some dried old Wisconsin smoked turkey sausage. I'm just going to put 3 pieces of those in there as well. And that's going to give me some good flavoring and just make it a little bit more of a hearty meal. So I can get these on the fire, the only thing I really need to do is put water in them. And I'm going to put just enough water to cover up the sausage. And I can always add some more later on. So that's what we got. I'll check on them periodically and add water. I'm sure I'll have to add water a time or two as they thicken up. All right, time to get it suspended. Well, I've gone ahead and got my pot suspended here over top of the fire using a tripod. Hopefully my lentils will go ahead and start to cook. You can see that my fire is really small and efficient. None of the wood that I'm using to cook over today did I have to process with any type of tool. It's just stuff that I picked up off the forest floor or things that I was able to break with my hand. So that way I didn't waste any, using my tools, wear and tear on my tools, and it made things quick and simple. But I'll check these lentils maybe every 5 to 10 minutes just to make sure I don't have to add any water to them. I'll do so as needed, and we'll be taking a look at some cooked lentils here in just a little bit. I've gone ahead and pulled my lentils off the fire for just a minute to check on them, and it looks like the water is pretty much soaked up into them, and so we're going to add some more water. But they're cooking up real nice. They're starting to get soft. I definitely don't want them to dry out because more chance for them to burn that way. And back on the fire they go. Okay, friends, well, I know it's time to take these lentils off because I can smell them and I can hear them boiling. And I know this pot is hot, so I'm going to do it the cautious way with that stick. I'm going to let these cool off for just a minute and we'll come back and I'll show you what they look like. Alright guys, well, I think my lentils are cooled off enough now that I can get down here and eat them. I've got a little bottle with some salt and pepper in it. So of course with dry beans you got to add salt and pepper. I'm just going to add a little bit of spice. I know the bottom of that pot's still hot, just to make it a little bit easier to hold. And let's see how they are. That's like some good home cooking right there. Thought they would have cooled off a little more by now. It's so hot. Really good. And the lentils kind of took on that smoky flavor from the turkey sausage. And the turkey sausage has gotten kind of soft. It's good. Alright. Yep. And this is some great nutrition for you. Like I said, in this one pot right now, there's like 40 grams of protein, not including the sausage. So this is some good sustenance, as I mentioned before. And again, really all I did was bring the dry beans and put water in it. You could substitute beef jerky or something like that instead of the sausage if you wanted to, or you could just use some bouillon like chicken or beef and add that seasoning that way. Of course, you don't have to have seasoning, I just prefer it. But it's a really good meal right here. I'm not going to tease you guys too much more with it. I'm going to go ahead and finish up eating. I appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in. Hope you enjoyed the video. Get out and do some cooking. God bless.